You ain't gotta leave the party. You go here. Did y'all get that invite?
Yeah.
Alright. Tell me when y'all start watching. You watching?
The broadcast has been stopped.
Are you watching? For real? You for real see something?
Sure, send it to me, bro. Cause it said the. Hold on, wait.
Hold on. Yeah, you right. You watching me. Nigga, this is just a game. It's not against Anthony. Who should I play with? Man, who y'all want me to play with? Pick a team, Mal.
Hey, Chuck, send me an invite again, bro.
Shit, how the fuck do I send invites to this shit? I don't even know. The Jaguars? Alright. Oh, you got it. It's a Audi Zoom ZT. Now hit it. Oh, I should have changed my playbook. Fuck. I bet. Alright, man. I'm gonna show you what a real nigga do. Alright, nah.
I'm watching you too, True. I got you.
If I get dropped off, don't say nothing, nigga. I might just get dropped off, you know. Boys be choking these days, you know. Fucking. Alright, let's see who I'm going against.
Whoa.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Wait. Alright, what about now? Alright, bet.
You good?
So this better? Alright. Ooh. Hey, nigga, I'm going against my favorite quarterback, nigga. And this nigga name is Madden God. I'm finna get my ass thrashed. And I get ball first. I hate getting ball first. What the fuck?
Hey, Mouse. Finna go warm up my hot pockets right now.
You finna what?
Finna go warm up my hot pockets right now.
Shit, you doing that on offense? Yeah, do it on offense, cause don't nothing special happen when I play offense. I just be doing shit. Dead ass. Y'all might see me work the sticks a little bit, but that's about it. First down, we running it. I ain't even gonna lie, we running it. Meet me in the hole. Meet me in the hole. Yup, bitch. Yup, bitch. Ooh. I'm finna beat the fuck out of his ass. Oh, I see what defense he in. Yes, sir. I'm finna thrash that shit. Oh, I picked the wrong play, but it alright. Stay in that shit. Stay in that shit. Hey, Miles, look. You see how his corner just inside like that? You see that, right? Hey, this is a touchdown. Oh my fucking damn. You see how I was gonna throw it to? Okay. Okay. It was, and I didn't throw that. Well, he didn't throw that bitch. Yeah. Let's see. I'll take my field goal chance. Told you, don't nothing happen. Don't nothing special happen on offense. Damn, kick that bitch. Alright, bet. I'll take it. I had one good run. Three niggas watching my shit? Who the fuck watching my shit? I don't know. No, sir. And somebody commented on my shit. What's so slow? My nigga slow. That's my nigga. On me. Hold on. That's my nigga DJ. Hold on. Y'all finna hear my voice twice. DJ. My nigga Sloop. I ain't gonna lie. Yep. But he running that bitch. Flip it. I ain't gonna lie. What do you say? Nah. What's good? Shit, ain't nothing good for me. I'm just chilling. Really. Hold on, wait. I'm gonna mute myself. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Mute my mic. Nah. I got it. I got it. I do what I did before. Alright, bet. I'm finna. Yes, sir. Run it. Run it. Run it. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, he nice. He nice. That nigga, he cut up on me. Hey, Miles, I learned from my mistakes, though. I learned from my mistakes. You can have that shit. This nigga easy. Hey, Miles, this nigga might beat me. I just want him to throw the ball. That's what I specialize in. Usually. Alright, let me check right there. Bitch.
Who, me? My bad. Some frosty flakes.
I told you, Miles, nigga, I seized this, bro. This nigga finna run bench. On me, he running bench. 7. Ooh, I called it. Oh, they got a tight end angle. Fuck. All I heard is... Oh, I can stop that too. I'll stop it. Hold on.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. 19. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Malik Jackson coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcel Darius Able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. Jags taking over on offense here in a second. And what a season, Charles, it was for Jacksonville. Some people did like them as a dark horse coming into the year, and they really responded.
Heard recently at one of the, all-star games, college all-star games, a scout saying, well, heck, haven't they been the dark horse for the last 5 years coming into the season? And he seemed a little bit bitter, so I'm going to let him go on that one. But the point is well taken. They have been building towards this. Really good drafts, really supplemented in free agency. And, yeah, they were a dark horse, but they played awfully well. 11 wins, 2 more in the playoffs. I think right now they'd love to get Allen Robinson back at wide receiver and add another playmaking tight end.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Bortles. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They'll try it with a fullback Bohanna, and he will not. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. But before the possession switches here, I had written down that I wanted to talk about some of the awards this past season in the NFL. We know Brady was the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards. Was a dominant force in 2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald on the defensive side? He took home Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what he did for the Rams when they went from last in the league in scoring to leading the league in scoring and winning a division title.
Tyler Lockett, he's at the 40, 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 93 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. I think they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be re-signed, I know, but who are some of them? Kirk Cousins is one.
Yeah, we're talking about different.
And he is going to be hit and taken down. Bortles sacked. K.J. Wright coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5. To throw is Bortles. Being chased out left. Airing it out for her. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to J.J. Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey, which really hit the Houston area in a big way, and his original goal was $200,000. So congratulations to J.J. Watt and all the people who participated. And Greg Olsen of the Panthers, Benjamin Watson of the Ravens, both tight ends, also nominated and finalists for the most prestigious award as determined by the NFL, the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Check 50. 19.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Seattle first. And some room to work. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas rolls 29 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right?
Now Todd Gurley, the running back for Los Angeles.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back at the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles? The backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. And as you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly the type of game the NFL needed for the audiences at home watching the game and, of course, people in attendance. A really well-played game. But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Bortles in the offense remains put on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Black 58, right? 15's mine. I got 15 mine. Ready?
They do go for it. It's Bortles. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Here we go now. Green, 90. Ace, check 6 guys. Left.
On first down, Bortles eluding the pressure right. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before half for Bortles. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here we go now.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, certainly they haven't had the ideal first half, but there's some momentum for them to take into halftime.
Yeah, and it might not be that wild momentum, that you see sometimes where they score late and teams go sprinting off and the whole deal. No, it might not be that, but it does give them a better feeling about themselves and what they can accomplish in the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here we go.
They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Come on, let's go.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
This time Wilson will throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He's got Lockett. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Back to the ground attack. It's Rawls. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Paul Richardson. From 21 yards away. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Walsh now for the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. K.J. Wright in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
Black 58 rail. Black 58 rail.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Airing it out for Hearns. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now Wilson. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that? And oh, it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there's a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how's this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt, and the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
And get 2 points.
they can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. A fake to Fournette. Now it's Bortles to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the all-pro free safety.